Okay guys, we're back and I have set up some pretty colors. Yes, it's not turquoise and it's not the normal what I do because I thought I'd do some different colors. Okay, so I got all these colors set up. I have my 20 by 20 canvas, and that's centimeters of course, 8 by 8 inches, something like that. And what I'm going to do is first do the base color. That's going to be my Naples yellow with titanium white. What I'm using is Winsor & Newton Galeria, which I most always use. And then I have a big brush to do the background with, just making it a little bit more flexible. Looking if there's something in there, fibers or stuff. You don't want that in your paint, so it's good to go. Okay, now what I'm going to do is one of those colander pours. And why I'm going to do that, I'm going to be doing a lot of different pours this weekend because someone wrote me an email from a publishing company, and they asked me to if I would be interested in being featured in a acrylic paint book. So there's going to be all sorts of techniques in the book, and I'm going to be doing the acrylic pouring part. So that's pretty exciting. And when it's ready and published, I'm going to ask them to send me a couple. I think that'd be nice. Then I could do a giveaway. Because it's in English, it's from the UK, and they told me that they publish in a lot of countries, and they will be translating everything and selling books in a lot of countries. So pretty excited about that. Now this is nice and flat, as you can see. That'll smooth out. To take care of the few little bubbles that are in there, I'm going to use the torch. So that's it. Now it's nice and smooth. And of course this is the thingamajiggy that I'm going to pour through, colander. So we're going to place that nice in the middle there. That's about the middle. A little bit over here. And then we're going to start and pour in the paints. So what I'd like to start with is, I think, the brown, the dark one. So I'm going to give it a little bit of brown, then a little bit of burnt sienna. I gotta watch out that I don't drip it on the canvas here. And as we go, I'm going to just just once in a while add the background color because I think that's pretty. That one. And then we're going to come back in with the darker color because we want some contrast. And the burnt sienna again. Then we're going to come back in with the orange. And we're going to go from the darker yellow to the brighter yellow. And every single one of these colanders have a different pattern. So if you have done one and you don't like it, you can always go back and see if you can get a different one with different holes in it, a different pattern. And that way you'll have a whole different pattern on your canvas. Right after this one, I'm going to do a bottle bottom pour. I'm looking at the pattern underneath. It's coming out nicely, but I'd like it to have a little bit more volume, so I'm going to add more paint, which is slowly going to pour out the bottom and make these cute little patterns. Now I'm adding a lot more paint because I think that's something that will add to the pattern. As you can see, it's sort of coming out. One more dark. This looks like a 70s colors. That's totally different than I normally pour. That's about that one. And give it a little bit more of this light one. And I think we're pretty much there because we do want to tilt a little bit. And right now it's almost coming off the sides here, as you can see. A little bit more that way. I think this is enough. Maybe finish off with the lighter color. Okay, we're going to put these aside because you never know what we have to do in a bit. Now I'm going to raise it up. Wait a minute for it to drip and take it off. As you can see, it's filling up in the middle. That's kind of nice. And I'm thinking about not even doing a tilt, because right now it's sort of nicely pooling in the middle, and I think I'll just take a picture of it right now. So be back in a bit. Okay, we took a couple of pictures of this, and I think it would be prettier if we did just a little tilting here and there, because then it will be more spread out, which I kind of like. So putting it down here. Come on, play with me, please. That's great. And we're going to center the part in the middle. So there you go. Now it looks totally different, much more flowing, much more, I don't know, it just has more to it than just putting it through the colander. So it gives it this beautiful flowery look, if that's even a word. But also it sort of looks like you've had it on a spinner, one of those banding wheels, because this is all so much stretched out, and I think this is kind of pretty. What I'd like to do as a finishing touch, right here in the middle, a little touch of glitter, because I think that'll really pull the attention to the middle and then the attention to the rest. Now there's a lot of different glitters I have at the moment, and I'm gonna try some things out. Because we want to really just put that in the middle there, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just, oh yeah, that works out perfectly. I take a brush and I'm gonna dip it into the glitter like that. Slowly take it over and then just tap. And you have to watch out that you don't drop it on the outside, because this is where the attention should be first. That is really pretty now. That is really pretty. That's it. And then I'm going to come in with another color. I have here my bronze color. One thing I don't understand that they don't put the color on here, because there's no color on here. I don't understand that, because then it's easier if you want the same. Because I was looking at this stuff yesterday online, and I can just not figure out which ones I have and which I don't. So again, as you can see, just on the tip of the brush, and then with your finger tapping it, it'll just come off smack in the middle. Now I'd really like to have something more yellowy orangey, so I'm gonna look for that one. First I'm going to put some more the gold color on, but this is a lighter gold. That's that. And clean off the brush. And now I'm looking for orange. Ooh, this one is nice. Look at that. That is a beautiful color. And like I said, guys, I can't remember where I bought this stuff, because when I'm in any shop or shopping online and I come across something glittery, I always buy something, you know, just to put in my stash. Not sure if I'll ever use it, but as you can see right now, it comes in handy if you have different colors. There you go. This is all I'm gonna do. This is really gorgeous. I'm gonna just leave it as is. This is a beautiful, beautiful colander pour, and I don't see a lot of air bubbles, so I'm really happy with that. So it's gonna stay pretty much as it is right now. There's no little bubbles gonna pop. Maybe up here a couple, just a few. I'm not sure if you can see it from up there, but maybe a few here. But furthermore, it's gonna stay exactly like it is right now. A lot of the paint has been dripping on my background paper, and that is all by itself our artworks. That one not so much. That one is pretty ugly. So dropped it in the bucket. So this one we're gonna keep. But look at that. That is pretty. And this one is. I'm gonna do you some close-ups because that's something you want to see.